All right, first off, shout out to Ubisoft for allowing me with early access to Season 4. So let's jump into it. Okay, so Season 4, Donks, obviously. I tried to sting out all the Donks, the Buick GNX, the Chevy Caprice. They're all Street Tier 1, and they're pretty bad. I was kind of expecting them to be pretty shit. They accelerate quick, and then once you get around like 80, they just die out. They handle like absolute boats. I mean, they're on like 24-inch dubs. What do you expect? They're pretty bad. I haven't messed with the tuning yet, but they have a lot of like quality of life changes, right? So if they go to like activities, okay? If you go to main stage now, you can toggle here to challenges, all right? Now they have, these are weekly. These, in my opinion, should have been daily challenges, 2 or 3 daily challenges. Like if you do these 3, obviously there's 9 here, 3 per category, but you're gonna roll through these pretty quick. Like open 2 treasures, do that in a minute. Drive 12 miles, finish 5 different feats. It's a good XP boost, and money. It's easy money. I mean, you can get almost what you get $400,000 for doing the weekly challenges, which it's more than they give for, you know, some other stuff. So they have these now. Another thing, notice here on the Grand Race, when you highlight it, or even if you don't highlight it, it tells you what it is. Better late than never, I guess. But now instead, because I would have to go to the map and like if I like, you know, if I'm testing a car, I'm like, oh, I need Street Tier 1, I would have to freaking go to PvP, and then I would have to go find it on the map, you know, because I don't memorize what's what, and I'd have to look at it, right? Now you just do it right from the menu. So that's pretty cool, right? So obviously this is not my character, it's not my shit. I have way too much money, but yeah, I mean that's a cool little feature. Now it doesn't say anything about new Grand Race routes. So if we're going from July to November before, you know, year 2 starts, that's a long 4 months without any really new content besides 2 new playlists. We're only getting the Lowriders and the Donks playlist here tomorrow, and then I think the Off-Road Addicts Volume 2 is going to be, and pull it over here. Let me find it. There is a new mode we're gonna try out. It's like Dance Dance Revolution, but for Donks, you know, Lowriders. Here we go. We're getting the Off-Road Addict 2, August 14th, 5 weeks after, you know, the launch of Season 4. But they haven't said anything about Grand Race routes, and that's what keeps them playing, you know, PvP. So if they sneak it in, great, but there's no mention of Grand Race routes here. So that's going to be an issue for 4 months, because I've jumped in after not playing for 6 weeks, and it's just the same old boring shit. Okay, we're going to test out most of these new cars. All right, I've already tuned the Yanamize edition Audi RS6. I kind of like it. It seems pretty good. Without draft, I got it to 243. We'll see. I've tried this thing. It's just an absolute, it just slides. But I mean, besides that, we already know of all these cars that are coming back, right? We're aware of this. It's already been posted. We need to try this free ride suspension mode out. We'll do. So another thing that's cool, we got dashboard vanities. So we have 6 for now. I thought it said Lowrider Daddy. Lowrider Daddy would have been cool. I'll show these real quick. And they have flex vanities. So some of the rooftop vanities like actually move now. They've added that. Obviously the UI improvements, which kind of whatever. But besides that, that's kind of it here. That's kind of it. So obviously we have to jump into this playlist. Let's jump into a lowrider. I guess we'll go to the Buicks. And we'll get in the West Side Lowrider Edition, okay? But before we do that, let's go into vanity, okay? So if we go down here, we go to the rooftops. It kind of like, see how it, when you pick it, it shows it moving. So it'll just like bounce like that, right? Same with like the tentacles, the eagle, kind of just America. Lunar dragon, the whiskers move, it looks like sea turtle. Yeah, if we put these on, like here, I'll put this on real quick, okay? But dashboard figurines, there you go. hang it from the rear view. And I mean, that's it. I mean, it's cool, I guess. If you drive in cockpit, it's something. So let's drive this thing real quick. Press circle to switch between hydraulic modes. Okay, so we have 3 modes here. Static. Okay, that actually goes up higher than I thought it would. I mean, you can see like the wishbone. You can see everything. So they actually had to model a lot for this, which I guess is pretty cool. So let's... Oh my God. Jesus. Hell yeah. You just gotta time it right and you can just bounce it. Can we actually drive while doing this? Hell yeah. Am I going too fast? Hello? We can't do this. Okay, so the other one was for the sides. Oh, it changed it on me. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I mean, like, it's cool and all, but like, who's gonna do this? You know, who's gonna just pull up and do this and be like, oh, I'm having so much fun. I'm gonna do this for hours every day. I love it so much. I mean, yeah, cool, but like, you know, cool. If you want to sit there and do that all day, I mean, more power to you, but you got 3 modes. All right. So there's that. So they added some stuff to the custom show. So where it ends now, basically it'll show you the winning car and it'll show you the rewards. Is it going to take me in there? It'll show you the rewards that you can get. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, so it's kind of like the summit, right? So if we go for this custom show, it shows you what you can win instead of like not knowing at all and just waiting till it's done. So now we can actually see ahead what we can win. So that's a good, you know, addition. I mean, but yeah, I just read through it again. Like, that's honestly it. It's more quality of life stuff. More quality of life changes than actual content. Like, yeah, okay, cool, we get some new cars, but there's nothing to do with these cars. That's my gripe, you know, that's my gripe. So, and without, if this is gonna be the last season before year 2 starts, we got 4 months, 4.5 really. So it's gonna be a dry wait, but I mean, you know, test drive comes out, some other things will be coming out. So I can't do grand races because that's the thing. So I will be doing tunes for all these cars since I don't own some of them, and I'll have them ready well before they even release. So I'll release them when, you know, you guys can get your hands on them, but they won't have grand races in them because I can't do grand races. Like, it's just going to be me in here because this is, you know, early access. So you guys are just going to have pro settings with no races. Okay. That's just how it's going to be. So I'm preparing you for that. So let's go check out this playlist, and we're here. Let's check it out. All right. I'm just going to let you guys watch that for yourself, but it was all right. It's a pretty cool intro, but like, copyright music, all that shit, so we're just gonna cut it out. But I mean, I don't know how I feel about this here. So we gotta pick our side. I'm assuming you can do both. Okay, so it's over on the Donk side. It's right here. It's called Car Dance, and we have 2 car dances. I'm curious to see how that works. It looks like a rhythm style based game, and for these you unlock, looks like a GNX, and then the little vanity. Well, I wish I would have known that. I would have picked Donk. So now I'm assuming I have to did pick Donk. I didn't pick Lowrider. I thought I picked Lowrider. Anyway, I'm assuming I have to do all of these now before I can go back and do all of these. So I guess let me do that, and then we'll check out the car dance, and then we'll end the video. All right, how about that? All right, so look, here's the deal. I started the playlist The Chevy Caprice is so slow. It just slides all over the place. It was just give, usual playlist stuff, and I just got real bored. I got like 20% in, and I just aborted. I'll do it when it releases for everybody, but I don't want to do all these now and then have to do them again. I think like they need to rework playlists at this point. They just kind of feel like meh, So this is the new car dance mode. This is what they're showing. You got to press right trigger when the lights appear, and there's performance and synchronization based mode. And then there's here where it's some kind of a meter rhythm game mode based on lowriders. So, there's that. But I mean, overall, like I said, yeah, we're getting like 28, 29 new cars, a few returning cars, but it's not, there's still the fact that it's more quality of life. The only new content is Grand Race and Summit modifiers, which I don't know what they mean by Grand Race modifier, because I can't do a Grand Race, so I guess we'll wait and see on that, and I can make an updated video. But I mean, we know what the Summit modifiers are, so if they've added that to the Grand Race, that could be good. But as of right now, I have no idea. So that's something we'll have to wait for it to actually launch. But outfits and vehicle bundles, new vanity dashboard. And then, I mean, even if it's only like, I mean, I don't know, is like, are the races, like, are the routes going to be not specific to that class anymore? Are they going to add modifiers like they do in the Summit, where it's like, I don't know, are they going to add like make and models finally? Who knows? But they're going to have to do something with the Grand Race, all right? Because it's nobody's playing this anymore. And anyway, look, besides that, I mean, there's not much here. I didn't think I was going to be impressed by the Donks and lowriders. They're all Street Tier 1. Nobody likes Street Tier 1. They just feel slow. I mean, it's cool that they have the car culture for that scene here, but I don't see a lot of people just going around messing with the hydraulics. All right. Yeah. So your typical playlist done in an hour, and then there's nothing to do for 4.5 months. So at this point, we wait for the new map and hope that they have a good amount of content coming with that. So yeah, you know the drill. Subscribe, come back. I'll have like more videos about like the car customization for like the RS6, the new cars. I'll be tuning up. There'll probably be a lot of videos dropping. All right. Anyway, you know the drill. Subscribe, come back, and I will see you on the next one.